So anyways, moral of the story, college was full of a lot of mistakes.
Feel you, man. Hey, amigo. Hoping you can help us out.
Ay, madre, ¿qué están haciendo aquí? No debía ter gringos aquí.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Inglés, mi amigo.
Hoping you can help us find some of the good stuff, if you know what I mean. Pancake mix. This complete?
Just add water, amigo.
Yeah, and I played Santa Claus in the 6th grade play.
Why don't you get us something a little stronger?
Tu madre is stronger.
My mom's a nice lady.
An angel, Jose.
I think this will do that. Thank you. Took a ricochet right to the belt. Hit me right there. This around so we can see ourselves. Ha! Everybody. All right, am I on camera too? Yeah.
You said this is for the Netflix documentary? Oh, yeah, sorry.
For the Netflix documentary. Well, everyone, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the bench rest of tranquility, I think is what I'm calling it these days. Picnic table of knowledge is over here. We're giving the picnic table of knowledge a rest, a nice little break to recuperate and get ready for further videos in the future. So today we got a pretty cool video on a really cool gun and some really cool mod work that Terrace had done. And with that being said, I'm gonna throw it over to you real quick.
All right. So a while back I got the Staccato P4 from our friends over at Ozark Armory, so that was pretty neat. And because I got such a good deal on it, I wanted to kind of use it as my kind of mod gun, if you will, because then the P4X came out, the C4X came out, which kind of incorporated a comp, and I said, how can I do that without buying another firearm? So a little bit of YouTube practice, a little bit of research, and ultimately landed on Skips Gunz out in, I think, like West Virginia or somewhere out there. Contacted them, went ahead and got it comped, and then relocated my front sight. Was fortunate enough to find an acro for sale for a pretty good deal. So this is the end-all be-all final version that this one's going to be in. Give you a nice little look at that comp in there. And then of course our friends over at Talon Grips didn't change that out. Still love their Pro Series. And I'd say that this gun is complete.
I like it. It looks really good. It shoots really good too. So we kind of, the plan for this video is we're going to just kind of talk about what this is, and Terrace covered that really good. And then we're going to compare it to a couple of other things that we have here. My Glock 17 Gen 6, courtesy of Ozark Armory. Check out Ozark Armory. We like those guys over there. And then what is this, Terrace?
So this one was my pride and joy, my Staccato C2, my first ever. I'm big on like serial numbers, matching numbers that are significant to me. So got this guy, can't even remember where, but stuck it out with a Introductory RMR, nothing crazy. But then what we're really kind of looking at is I found at Underworld Arms, they do a comp for several different firearms. And I said, oh, look at that C2. Let's see how that compares to the comped P4, and we'll get into those results in a little bit, but that's kind of what we matched it up against today, and I guess we'll talk about it.
Yeah. So like I said, these two right here, theoretically on paper, right, they should be pretty similar. Of course, they're a little bit different in the way they operate, this taking the Glock mags and all that, this being more of a 1911 old school cut, but they're both comped or ported, whatever you want to call it. This one right here, more of a comp. This one, I guess, technically more of a port. I don't know, the blurring between. I've got Tyler over here shaking his head, so that's the right answer, and I think he would know. So yes, what I just said was correct, but they should be very similar. And so what we've been doing down here is kind of just testing them out back to back. And then we've got, of course, the Glock 17 with no comps or ports, and it's a gun that a lot of people are very familiar with. So just kind of comparing how they feel. So Terrace, if you had to rank smoothness in shooting or softness in shooting between these three, what do you got? Number 1 to number 3.
Number 1, I'll go with the P4. Number 2, I'll probably go Glock 17. That slide length really plays a part in that. And then, you know, unfortunately, I really thought this guy was going to do a little bit better, but I just really didn't feel that comp do a whole lot. Yeah. Now, barrel length on this, I think it's about 3.9. The comp adds a few extra inches, but it being integrated into the barrel and slide, we definitely felt it the most on the P4.
Yeah, and that was, we got four of us down here. We're all shooting them back to back. And that's what all 4 of us said, the exact same thing. Take this one, shoot 5 rounds. Take this one, shoot 5 rounds. You know, right after, and it was always this one shoots smoother. Now these are all pretty soft shooting guns. You know, the Glock 17's a big gun. These Staccatos are relatively heavy, just because of the materials they're made of, and they're relatively big guns. So they're not like, when I say snappier shooting, these are not snappy guns by any means, but just the overall quality of the recoil. This one was smoother and flatter. For me, I would say these were about a toss-up, to be honest. Like, I couldn't tell a whole lot of a difference. This one might have the muzzle flip reduced a little bit. I was noticing that shooting my Glock versus this. Like, the Glock was flipping a little bit more. Kind of with the rotation of that rifling and the bullet exiting the barrel, you know. But it's not much, and I think that was a little bit reduced on this. But man, yeah, I think the P4 from Skips Gunz here is going to be the ultimate softest shooting gun. And now with this, they cut out the barrel, moved the front side. Did they do anything else on there?
They did. I forgot to mention the serrations. This was just an aesthetic. I don't think it helps any of that recoil. But like to Jake's point earlier, when you think about Staccatos, you think about the weight. I think this one's coming in at about 32 ounces minus the comp on there. And then for the C2, that's about 25 ounces. Add the comp from Underworld Arms. And so we kind of nulled those out a little bit. And they were pretty negligible, if anything. But serrations, comp, acro, about the only things that are done with this one. But all in all, I think this has moved up to easily top 5 guns that I own now. I do daily carry this gun. Nice to have a little full size, knowing that it's going to work. We got about 250 rounds out of it now, and no hangups, no hiccups, nothing like that. One major con that I've kind of seen though is this baby gets hot. I'm talking spicy, and it's hot out here today, but even still, I think those hot spots are some of the cons that people talk about the P4 lineup. But
okay, I hadn't heard that before, that they are known for that, but it was noticeable. Like the Glock, the C2, and this one definitely got hotter. Now, if it's your daily carry if you ever have to use it, hopefully you never have to. You're not really going to be concerned about the heat there, because you're not really dumping, you know, hundreds of rounds downrange trying to see which one shoots the best. It's not about that out there. But yeah, when you're on the range, it will get hot. So we definitely gave it some time to cool down. And this gun is stupid accurate. Man, I was shooting, well, before I knocked the target off the stand, I was shooting this target about 50 yards and just nailing it with this handgun at about yeah, like I said, 50 yards, one after another. So super cool. I don't really have anything else to say.
No, I mean, I think it's like, just be sure to like the video, share it with your friends, comment down below. Let us know if you guys want us to compare to anything else. And I think it was a pretty good day.
Yeah, any questions, put them in the comments. Thank you. Have a good one. We love you, right? Yeah. Yeah.
We always love the fans.
We do. Okay. All right. I think that'll do.